the old world disappeared beneath the atomic fires of the Great War, never to emerge again. And while many across the wastelands have attempted to rebuild the societies that existed before, they remain at best crude imitations, and at worst, vile parodies. Yet, in the outermost frontier of the capital wasteland, there lies an unexpected claimant to the legacy of the old world. A spark of civilization that not even nuclear war could extinguish fully. To its citizens, it is nothing less than the only true sovereign nation left to the wasteland. A republic of law. A republic of amity. A republic of strength. A republic of Dave. Situated immediately beyond the ruins of Old Olney, in the northeastern territories of the capital wasteland, the Republic of Dave exerts exclusive sovereign control over an area of approximately 1/4 acre. Its independent governance and administrative authority exist entirely within this specifically demarcated land parcel, a compound whose borders are delineated by a carefully maintained border fence. Within these boundaries, the Republic of Dave encompasses 4 principal structures: the Capitol Building, separate living quarters for men and women, and the Museum of Dave, which documents and archives the state's history and culture. In stark contrast to other emergent polities across the wastelands, the Republic of Dave is a highly developed and centralized nation-state. Its robust economy is bolstered by its strategic location near key trade routes, making the state a pivotal stopover for nomadic trading caravans. Its agricultural sector is comparably vigorous, yet remarkably focused. The state has allocated resources primarily towards a pair of Brahmin, a specialized approach that, while effective, introduces potential vulnerabilities by limiting diversification and resilience against possible agricultural setbacks. In addition, its healthcare, education, and amenities are notably superior to the average standard of the wasteland. This distinctive blend of economic strength, cultural preservation, and superior infrastructure positions the Republic of Dave as a unique and influential entity in the capital wasteland, setting a precedent for stability and development. Though officially a presidential republic founded on democratic principles, a strong cult of personality surrounds its leadership. The current president of the Republic of Dave, a man known as Dave, is described as a near-legendary figure. Claimed exploits include circumnavigating the Earth, pillaging relics from China, and feats of marksmanship and bravery far superior to any other wasteland inhabitant. Regarding his infancy, state narratives assert that he exhibited extraordinary calmness, reportedly never crying, and even more peculiarly, anecdotes claim his infantile excrement possessed an atypical pleasant odor. These extraordinary narratives, perpetuated through state media and educational materials, have not only solidified President Dave's status within the nation, but also shaped the Republic's unique identity and cultural ethos. Elections are held once per year, though Dave is the only candidate on the ballot. Consequently, these dynamics render the Republic of Dave a flawed democracy, marked by internal stability, yet challenged by questions of procedural integrity. A myriad of government institutions exist directly beneath the office of the president, though the lack of significant checks and balances and the absence of a clear separation of powers render these institutions more as unofficial extensions of the office of the president, and thereby extensions of Dave himself. Of particular significance is the Immigration Bureau, notable for its anti-immigration measures, imposing taxes on asylum seekers and refugees. Citizens of the Republic of Dave remain limited to those related to Dave, either by blood or marriage. Tourism, by contrast, is encouraged by the nation's tourism office. The Bureau of Dave-like activities is notable for its enigmatic nature, with its operations shrouded in secrecy. The Army of Dave, the unified military forces of the Republic, consists of Dave as its commander, and Bob, Dave's son, as its secondary commander and self-appointed Vice Dave. This composition, with its leadership constituting the entire standing manpower base, results in a military that is officer-heavy and intricately linked to the civilian governance structure. Though the Republic of Dave is itself a young nation, the compound over which it exercises authority has a history stretching back generations. The initial settlement was supposedly constructed by survivalists who had grown disillusioned with their own government, only to be left isolated following the Great War. Over the next 2 centuries, the plot of land was known as the Kingdom of Larry, the Republic of Stevie Ray, Billsylvania, the New Republic of Stevie Ray, and eventually the Kingdom of Tom, ruled over by Dave's father. Exiled from his father's kingdom, Dave wandered the wasteland, a pilgrimage that would later serve as the foundational myth for his own government. After gaining experience as a mercenary, Dave returned to the Kingdom of Tom, overthrowing his father and establishing a democratic republic in its place. One of the major changes implemented during this time was the legalization of polygamy, justified as a necessary measure in the expansion of the Republic across the wasteland. The nature of the wasteland means that the current state of the Republic of Dave is impossible to verify. Some contend that it is still out there in the east, consisting of Dave and his citizens. Others claim that Rosie, Dave's first wife, has unexpectedly won the most recent election, and her practical, intelligent approach to governance is bringing real improvements to the nation. Or perhaps the simmering internal factionalism between Dave and his son have finally reached a boiling point, and the Republic is no more, reorganized into the Empire of Bob. Some even claim to have seen Dave himself, alone in an alley in the ruins of Old Olney, the site of the new Republic of Dave, re-established in the middle of Deathclaw territory. A pre-war quote, banned in America due to its communist origins, once declared that politics is war without bloodshed. Throughout the tumultuous history of this remote corner of the wasteland, politics has worn many faces: Larry, Stevie Ray, Bill, Tom, and now Dave. But beneath the changing names and shifting titles, the essence of political struggle remains, and the conflict will exist forever. Because Dave never changes.
The Templin Institute investigates the nations, factions, and organizations of alternate worlds. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to join the Templin Institute, consider pledging to our Patreon page. Along with increased security access, you'll be able to vote in polls to determine future topics, get custom wallpaper every week, and receive some other exclusive rewards.